Hello everybody, my name is Google and welcome to a very brand new Let's Play series on Life is Strange True Colors. Now this is my very first Life is Strange game I have ever played through. I did play a little bit a couple days ago. I didn't get very far, but I did really enjoy this. The parts I did play. It was a really beautiful game. I did play episode 1 of Life is Strange, the very first Life is Strange game, but never finished that episode. It's episodic type game, but this one is chapters. But I did, as you can see over here on the continue button, I did play a little bit like I said, but we're gonna start a new game and we're just gonna experience this. I did put the mute license music on, mute it, because I don't know if I would get copyright striked for it. I don't want to find out. So that's what a different YouTuber did. He muted the music, and I really wish I could keep the music on, but for the copyright strikes and all that stuff, I don't want to have to do that. I hope that I can still hear it myself, but I doubt that is even possible. We're gonna start a new game, and we're just gonna enjoy this as we go along. It's a new game. We're gonna go to my first save slot because, again, we're gonna just do a new game. Yes, confirm new game. I'm going to be choosing the same choices I did when I played this alone. Life is Strange True. Oh, I didn't even get to read. I was too busy yapping my gums. Here we are.
So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people?
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town.
Life is Strange True Colors. Here we go. There's an autosave feature, so these episodes will probably be short. Chapter 1, Side A. They'll be pretty short because I don't want an hour-long video. So if you guys want an hour-long video, just say something. But for right now, they're going to be short. Probably maybe 50, 30 minutes, depending on what I want, how long I want to play. Here we are. I think it's Haven Springs. I'm pretty sure it's Haven Springs.
Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him.
Really beautiful scenery. Like snowy mountains, the trees, just everything about this game is gorgeous. It's really beautiful. I never really got to fully enjoy Life is Strange and Before the Storm and Life is Strange 2. I never got to enjoy those. Never played them. I was always playing Telltale games, the Walking Dead series, because I really enjoyed those more than I did Life is Strange, because I never really played Life is Strange. But this is, like I said, my first game. It's a whole different new story. As I said, the licensed music is muted, so it is a bit awkward, but it's what we'll have to deal with. We could just sit here and stare at the water and everything else, but it's really beautiful scenery. It is. It's gorgeous. The deer, everything else, the houses, the streams, it's really nice. But we are going to skip this. There's our brother Gabe.
Holy shit. That's really him.
Oh, what's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
Hug is just fine.
I'm cool with the hug if you are. Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
It's just so good to see you again. I can't believe you're here.
I didn't
Believe it.
mention in the beginning, this game is about this girl we're playing as right now, Alex Chen. She has a supernatural power. She can feel the emotions of others
soft
and
like
read their minds and stuff. But other people don't know about it just yet. Also, we are trying to unsolve a mystery of her
Yeah.
brother Gabe. Apparently he got into
Time
an
will do that,
incident. I mean, you have to solve a
ready to
mystery,
see the
figure
town?
out how it happened. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's rock and roll. I don't know why I said that.
Me neither. But I love the
As you
enthusiasm.
can tell, she's a very awkward
Okay, the Black
individual.
Lantern is
Very
just up
awkward.
the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How was the trip? You must be wiped.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor, hey, Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here. She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Haven.
Really nice town, I gotta admit. It's a very nice town. Rocky Mountain Record Store and all that stuff. Look at all this. The sun rays, all of it is just really beautiful. Just amazing how much time and work and effort the developers have put into games like these. It's just so good. You can't not play these games and not enjoy the scenery for what it is. You just can't.
It's nice.
Come on.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister Alex.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard, or I save too many puppies.
They could smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh yeah? What would you do?
Honestly, it's really nice to be honest, it is, but I said I'm gonna choose what I did choose before. Be clever.
I would be clever. Telling the truth only gets you so far.
Oh, you hear that, Gabe? You're outnumbered.
I'll never surrender.
That part's funny. It
He'll
is.
come around eventually.
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite, but I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry. What do you think?
Lily of the Valley.
Go with the white bouquet. If you're trying to say sorry.
That I am, and that I will.
You know, if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Put this on my tab?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
Okay, your call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good.
Alright, get a chance to
Might
roam
as well
around
have a
and just
look
look at
around
stuff.
before we leave.
Oh, this is a chair.
Does anyone actually sit in the decorative store chair?
I doubt anybody does. So we got a statuette.
Mandatory for any enchanted garden.
Really like the store. It's really nice and well,
How to Kill Everything You Touch. A flower book by Alex Chen.
really well kept. A bunch of these. Alright, so these are just books that we can just look at for the title. What else is there that we can look at? So we got greeting cards.
Oh, no category for estranged brother you haven't seen in 8 years because you were ripped apart by the foster care system? That's a shame.
We can pretty much
You can make
almost
anything
look at
pretty.
everything.
If you shove a bouquet inside.
Got a gnome over here. We can look at him.
This gnome has been places.
Or we can put the sunglasses on too.
Perfect.
There you go.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh God, please stop.
No problem.
Gotta love corny jokes. Gotta love it.
The tiny house movement is really taking off.
What else is there we can look at? Anything else? Or are we good to go? We could look at the flowers too.
I hope Charlotte likes the lilies.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't look at this before.
Aw, I wonder who they are.
Oh, we can't tell who they are.
Cute, right?
Well,
Yeah.
nothing else we can look at in
Are
here.
those your grandparents?
No, but they were like family. Alistair and Ava Murphy. Nana bought the building from them before I was born.
Alright, so we can... Alright.
Hopefully my advice doesn't derail her entire life. I'm sure it's fine.
Let's see. What's she thinking?
What if I don't get in?
Shit. What if I do get in? Am I really ready to leave this place?
If Riley's so anxious about leaving this town, I guess it can't be too bad.
Well, there's nothing else we can look at, so we might as well just head back out. Right, might as well just head back out. We can't, well, we can a little bit, well, we can't really run. Okay. So, let's go out.
Ready?
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
Alright.
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Watch your feet now.
Got a bunch of things we can look at. Well, not a bunch of things, but we can look at some things here. So, this warning. Look.
Well, here we are.
Well, hang on. Let me look at this.
Well, here we are.
No, let me look at this.
Wow. Good to know.
So let's see. Blasting notice. Automated blasting to take place. Sunday, April 28th, 2019, 9 o'clock p.m. Warning sirens will sound. Prior to the detonation in areas within blast radius, do not enter blast area. Alright, so we don't want to do that. What's this? Goat Yoda.
Wow.
Okay.
Just wow.
Center your body, free your mind, and do all with tiny little goat feet on your back. Join us for a relaxing yoga session on our farm. Drop in or call Stacy at this number in Colorado. Alright.
What the shit is goat yoga?
Yoga. With goats.
Okay.
Welcome to Colorado.
Interesting. Yoga with goats. Newspaper.
Local beekeeper breaks state record for total number of bees. Stop the presses.
Hey, don't hate. How many bees do you have?
Last time I checked, like 0 bees.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would... No. No bees, please. I can look.
I
Alright.
bet Gabe keeps the flower shop in business all by himself.
Probably not.
Gabe Chen. Flower delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later. Once, you know.
It's no problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex. What you reading?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
Let's see. Prefer to go invisible.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid. Still do sometimes, to be honest.
You can get away with anything if you're invisible. And no one can stop you. If you like comics, I can show you the one I'm making.
I'd love to see it.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
I know they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
I mean, I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
I just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal. Oh man, I shouldn't have told you that.
Just promise you'll be careful. That's all I'm asking.
I know we just met, but be careful out there, okay?
You don't need to worry. Really.
I think I'll check out that record store. Nice meeting you, Ethan.
Oh, you just met Ethan? He's that kid that wants to go to the mines just to explore. Wonder what's inside the mines that he's so interested about.
Oh, wow. This place reminds me of the shop Gabe and I used to go to. He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy. Here I am, years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store. Except this time, I'm buying the record. No way. Oh,
So we're gonna choose one. Alright. Do zombie parade.
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with Bomb Squad. Up next, a very special request from some chick.
So,
Sorry, the
oh.
store's actually closed right now. Which is confusing because it's obviously open. Wait. Are you Alex?
That's me.
Wow. Gabe's been talking about you coming since... forever. I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So, all the way from Portland, huh? What do you think of Haven?
Let's go with... It's cool.
I've seen some cool things so far. Like, this record store is amazing. I didn't expect anything like this here.
Yep. It's our cultural landmark for sure.
So, the store is closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
Yeah. Well, you could say that.
An outdoorsman's guide to the calls of common birds. Wow, that's
different.
not what I was expecting at all.
It's a pretty obscure record. The National Park Service gave it 5 stars.
So, you're
Colorado State Park Ranger.
it's all coming into focus. Well, bummer the store's closed. I was thinking of getting a gift for Gabe, but I'll figure something else out. I don't even know if he still listens to records.
He does. Charlotte just got him a record player for his birthday. I'm pretty sure he put something on hold.
So you don't work here?
Steph won't mind. Be the easiest sale she's ever made. If I could just find the whole list. Damn. I know I saw it before. Want to help me look?
Oh, yeah. Any ideas on where to start?
Alright.
No idea.
We could look at the
Steph leaves stuff
comics.
all over the place.
Sis.
Ninth Warden, hero of the intergalactic peace wars,
And friend to lonely children everywhere.
Oh, interesting. We had a text message or something. Let's see. I'm not gonna read every one of these. I'm just gonna look at them. So he's saying how we finally got in here. Alright. I don't need to look at every one of these. Because there's a lot of reading. A lot of reading. I don't want to take up too much time. Alright. We can just look through these real quick. Probably other people who do read these, but nah. A lot of reading that I don't need to do. Just a lot of stuff here. Alright. I think that's good. We can go to SMS or something, whatever that means. Text messages. Till C. Oh. I'll miss you. Don't let anyone push you around, okay? You're rad as heck. Life has been hard these past few years, but I'm really glad we met. Me too. Interesting. Alright. Wait. Go to Dr. Lin. May I stop by your room briefly? Yes. Look in this new chapter of your life. Please know that I am here for you. If you need me, the call or has been blocked. Oh, interesting. I don't know why, but okay. What's this? World's okayest boyfriend? What? Okay. You were right. Real lilies feel like I'll get used to saying that with you. I won't get used to hearing it. Alright, we look around some more.
Okay, Steph. Let's see what you're into.
We can search.
I'm detecting an indie pattern.
Delightful. Okay.
Okay, a seriously obscure indie pattern.
Forbidden songs. And this is just a cow with aliens in its eyes. Interesting.
Color me impressed.
Okay. What else can we look at? Bulletin board. Did I look that
How
before?
very small town.
Don't. Okay. Red Rock Summer Concerts, KRCT Summer Giveaways, don't miss out. Filming portraits and other commissions, art, Charlotte, Harmon, that number, time for spring cleaning, make sure to give your gutters some love too. Alright. Listen to music. I don't know if it'll let me actually listen to the music.
Standing on stage in front of a crowd of strangers? Fuck, creepy crawlies. That's the stuff of nightmares.
What else we got? Mining flyer.
You're not the boss of me, poster.
Call your councilman, tell them to vote no on local ballot measure 39. Private mining interests will be put their bottom lines before your family health, not wealth. Keep our mountains standing tall. Alright. Oh, we can look at this. I didn't see this before.
Now there's a radio contest I might actually be able to win.
Blast from the past giveaway. Play name the 2 on 10 oldies to win a flat screen TV. Okay. Sounds interesting and kind of good. We can kind of jog here now. We can look at the cat bowl.
Valkyrie. That's one badass cat name.
These types of games are usually mostly just for experiences.
I did a report on Jane Eyre once in high school. I'd love to actually read the book one day.
There's not much commentary you can actually do on these types of games, but...
Chores are an excellent way to learn personal responsibility, Alex.
We don't need to read every single thing, we're just gonna look at some stuff.
Emergency guitar. In case of sweet jam sesh, break glass.
Okay. Radio booth.
I love that this town has their own radio station.
After all this, I want to look at that.
Huh. Colorado digs its alt rock, I see.
Record player, see if I can actually listen to the music. Probably can't. Probably licensed music. But we're gonna check everything else first. Or we can look at the whole hold case.
Gabe's record is in here. But which one is it?
Action figures.
This place has just the right amount of dorkiness.
Wait, is that... Wait. Well, no, that's not what I wanted. Kinda, that one, that red action figure kind of reminds me of Deadpool somewhat. I don't know why, it just does. Anything else in here? Or a clarinet.
In these troubling times, the world could really use more rock songs with clarinet solos.
Read it.
How do I get a rich Polish clarinetist to buy me things?
Made in Poland in the 1930s, this clarinet belonged to Igor, however you say that. I'm not even gonna attempt that name. Renowned clarinetist and survivor of World War II. Igor and his family moved to New York in 1947, where he founded Sobeys Music, an importer of the fine instruments from all over the world. Igor eventually retired to Haven Springs, where his generous donations still fund KRCT, Haven's own independent radio station. Alright, got a little drinking bird here.
Perpetual motion. Looks exhausting.
Okay. Got demos.
Gabe and I used to dream about cutting demos all the time as kids. Never got there.
Sheet music.
It's been so long since I've played.
Been a while since you played, huh? Got drum kit. Steph's touch and die. Oh.
Is it wrong that the note makes me want to touch it more?
We're going to touch it.
Are you trying to die?
I wanted to see what would happen.
You're just lucky Steph's behind a soundproof wall.
Hey, luck or not, I've officially cheated death.
Can I listen to the music? I really hope I can. I probably can't.
I could spend hours sitting here. Maybe I will.
Well, we're gonna test this. I don't know if I'll be able to listen to it. I have no idea. Listen, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I really hope we can, but I don't think we can. Is it pointless to do this? Yeah, it's pointless to do this. You can't listen to it. It's copyrighted music. You can't. it was worth a shot. I was just wanting to see if I could. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. But, you know, it is what it is. Really wish I could, but it's copyrighted. That's a darn shame.
Wait.
You're
Is
holding
that
the
the
list.
hold
Get
list?
off my list. We're gonna. I don't. No, we can't.
freak out.
No, we're not gonna be able to.
Just gonna. Okay, just kidding.
I'm surprised you got out of there with both your hands.
Thing is, she's sitting on the hold list.
We could use her toy to lure her away. If we can find it. Give me a hand.
Sure.
Any luck finding that cat toy?
Not yet. So, what's the prediction? What do you think Gabe listens to these days?
Which one did I do first? Banjo, dubstep, or... I think I did this one first.
I think Gabe's gotten so emo that he doesn't like instruments anymore. Just dudes screaming and crying into the microphone.
Dear God. Let's hope not.
I don't think that was the right one I
No?
chose. I don't know. I forget
Only
which one I
way to
chose.
find out.
I forget.
Let's see if we can find that cat toy.
But that really wasn't a decision maker, so we're fine. Let's... Are you in front? Wait. No, I don't think we can search this.
Looks like a toy could live here.
What if he exclusively listens to Smash Mouth? Wait for it. Cover bands.
Ugh. I disown him.
Nope.
Damn.
What else we got? We got the toy box or junk box.
Maybe in the junk box.
And we have a winner. Good guess.
All right.
Be safe out there.
So you'll lure the cat
If I
out.
die a horrible cat-related death, tell Gabe I'm sorry.
All right, let's lure you out of here.
Who's the superior mammal now? All right. Good idea.
Thanks. For a guy who lives in the woods, I'm pretty good at this customer service thing.
All right, hold list. See what you are about. All right. See, Rocky Mountain Record Traders. Name, item, hold date, pickup date. Gabe Chen, which is our brother. Tiny Blue Bot, 228, 318. Okay. Steph Narrow Pathers, 310, 413. Cass Grovers, Wild Air, 314, 412. Jed Lucan, the guy with the face, interesting, 318, 412. Steph. Grade School Group Project, 324. Gabe Chen, Kings of Leon, 326. Okay. Oh,
Should have known.
what we got?
I can see
What do
why
we?
Gabe fits in so well here.
Free drinks at the Black Lantern. What the heck is wrong with you, kid? What? No idea. Okay. Interesting. I don't need to look at all of it.
Wait. Seriously?
Gabe and I used to listen to records together all the time. We'd forget about the world and rock out for hours.
You gotta tell me what Gabe was like as a kid. Any ammunition you can give me?
Actually, he was a pretty badass older brother. He smoked cigarettes, which at the time I thought was awesome. And he somehow managed to get his first tattoo when he was 12.
Damn. The legend only grows. All right, you're looking at 20 even.
She don't look too
way.
happy.
I can't believe you're doing this again.
Come on.
Do you have any idea how much time I've put into this? You just... No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working. It's called a job. Maybe you'd understand if you ever had...
I can watch the booth if you gotta get out of here.
Hey, hold on a sec. Are you serious?
You have a playlist, right? I think I can handle that.
You're a lifesaver. Oh, no bird calls, though. I'll be there, 1 sec.
Well, he just saved our skin. Steph was not very happy.
Organizing a LARP shouldn't be this hard.
Are you okay?
Better now.
Sorry. I was just a little thrown for a moment. Thanks.
You got it.
Somehow I knew I'd find you in here.
Things went well with Charlotte?
Thanks to your help. I can't wait for you guys to meet. I think you'd be great friends. Speaking of, my two favorite people in my favorite place. What have you guys been up to?
We'll check the place out.
Just looking around. This place is pretty sweet.
Every time I'm in here, it reminds me of you. I'm not surprised you like it. Anyway, I'm glad you two met. Not only is this dude my best friend, he's the best guide to Haven you could ever find.
And this dude hands me the best beers? Hey, by the way, Mac was in here earlier, and he really...
What does Steph want? Hey, Alex, Steph. Sorry I had to run out like a crazy person. Excited to meet you for real at Lantern tonight. You too. All right. So she's
really
pretty
wants to
cool.
talk to you.
He knows where to find me. Anyway, my shift starts in 20. Ready to go? Tag along?
I'll catch up. I got a radio show to host.
I should check in. Do you mind?
No, yeah, of course.
What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
Hey,
1 week to the LARP, you stoked?
hell yeah.
Attaboy. No, we gotta talk road trips next. It's a long drive to Denver.
Are we driving with Steph?
We'll see. She's a GM, so she's gotta be in Denver pretty early. What are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kinda wanna hang out at home. Is that okay?
Do you, man? But I'm gonna check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
Capiche. Good to meet you.
Yeah, same. See you around. So weird seeing you do the dad thing.
Dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad. I'm like Dad plus. We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow his cover?
I blew his cover because, you know, don't want him to get hurt.
I should probably tell you something.
Shoot.
Earlier when Ethan and I were talking, he mentioned exploring some old mine.
Oh, man.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I thought you'd want to know.
This fucking kid. I'm gonna tell Charlotte. Just give me a sec. Ooh, Ethan's in trouble.
Really?
We'll see. I appreciate you telling me. You did the right thing. What do you say we get you settled in?
I'm gonna try to make good choices in this. I'm not too good with these type choice maker games, but we're gonna see how far we can go, or if we can get the good ending, because that's what I want to do. I usually try to my first playthroughs to get the good ending.
Town looks like. Thought there'd be more guys in overalls running around.
With soot all over their faces?
Exactly. What do they mine here, though?
Used to be silver back in the day.
And now?
Uranium. They blow these big holes in the mountains and sell it off to nuclear power plants.
Whoa.
Yeah. We'll actually be able to hear a blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
Sounds like it.
Look who it is. Jed. Hey, got someone I want you to meet. Alex, this is my buddy Jed.
Buddy hell, will you listen to this horse shit? His boss, he means.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or so. It's good to meet you, Alex. Heard a hell of a lot about you.
Oh?
Only bad stuff. Mostly lies.
Your brother's full of shit. You know that? He just about wet himself waiting for you to get here.
Just about, huh?
Oh, did he manage to hold it in this time? Good for you, Gabe.
I like her.
Yeah, she's okay, I guess. We're heading in. You coming?
In a minute. Supposed to meet Eleanor to talk Spring Festival decorations. He tell you about the festival yet?
Not in detail.
I'll fill you in later. You do not want to get this guy started.
I'm loquacious, goddammit. It's charming. Oh, before you leave, word of warning. Max got that old bug up his ass again.
So I've heard.
Yeah, so just, you know, eyes open. Anyway, you guys go settle. Alex, pleasure.
I'll mind Jed. So, Spring Festival equals Mountain Prom.
It's a lot cooler than it sounds.
Not possible. I'm picturing some straight up Wicker Man shit.
Oh, you've been before.
Black Lantern. Knowing these games, it won't be long before some actual conflict happens. Usually does. Usually ends pretty badly. Doesn't stay very nice and cheerful forever. There's always drama and whatever else there is. There we are.
Shit, man. This is all yours?
Don't sound so surprised.
It's really nice.
When you said that you had a nice place, I was picturing small but homey.
Well then, welcome to my crib.
Seriously, this is great.
And the best part is, it's actually yours. I'm mostly staying at Charlotte's now.
Nice.
Gabe, I love it.
Good.
I mean it. I don't know what to say.
You can say thank you. Or maybe you're the best. Or I'm definitely naming my first and third born children Gabriel or Gabriella.
Sure thing. Didn't we already do the whole staring at me thing?
It's just, you look a lot like how I imagined you'd be.
Yeah?
Do I look how you expected?
Still you.
You haven't really changed.
Really?
You still look 15.
Shut up.
I mean, obviously you're like a man, dude. but you still have the same facial expressions and stuff. You're still you.
Thanks.
Which is good, because if you weren't still you, I'd have to give your gift to someone else.
Wait, what?
Surprise.
Wait, is this... This is the album I requested.
I know, I'm good.
I was gonna get this for you.
Well, I got it for you first, so I get the credit.
Alright, we go with some sick beats. Alright. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You can't hear this. You can't hear this, but it's gonna be so awkward. It's gonna be so awkward. But whatever. It's copyrighted.
God, I can't get over this. Feels just like old times.
Oh no. Stop that.
I can't.
It's very
It's too
awkward
late.
without the music. It's very awkward. It really is. It really is. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. That awkward silence.
Oh yeah, go get him, bro.
Lifetime of practice.
Am I the one that finds this
Your turn.
funny, how this is so awkward and we're just, you know,
Fine.
watching them be silly is really, really awkward. I'm not even joking. It's a lot better if I could have the sound on, but since copyright and all that stuff, I can't do it. I kind of wish they did make it so that you could actually hear the music on your end, but that's not how it works. It's not how it works, so...
You haven't lost a beat.
I mean, I could risk getting the copyright strike, but I don't want to risk it, you know? I try not to actually do things I'm not supposed to, so... But here we go. Some conflict's gonna happen. I've already seen this
Just
part,
give me a sec.
but
Yeah.
it's not gonna be good. The following gameplay contains bright lights. Would you... Continue. I don't care. Continue. So, word of warning, if you have any sort
Hey,
of
Mac.
sensitivity to lights or whatever.
Can I help you?
Something's wrong.
I read Riley's phone. I know you've been meeting with her behind my back.
It's not what you think, Mac.
Oh, good. Because I thought you were fucking my girlfriend!
Dude, I promise, you've got it all wrong.
Tell me why I shouldn't kick your ass right now!
No. No, not here. No, not here.
Not my place, Mac. You really need to talk to your girlfriend.
I'm talking to you! Stay
Stay
the fuck
the fuck
away from her!
And kick his little butt. This man deserves it. For beating on our brother like that. Nah, man. He deserves the beating. He deserves the whooping. Alex don't give no craps. She don't take nothing from nobody.
Alex, stop! Stop!
Gabe, I didn't.
It's okay.
How'd that feel, sunshine? Don't feel so tough now, do you? Got beat by a girl. Look at you.
This is just fucking psycho.
could both go fuck yourselves.
I hope that's what you do in the bathroom,
so
sir.
sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I hope that's what you do in the bathroom. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you do. No pun intended. There was no pun, actually. I don't know why I said that.
Fuck.
Well, you messed up, Alex. You whooped some guy's butt, and you punched your own brother. I mean, he's not in a very good mood now.
Alex, it's fine. I gotta go start my shift.
Great.
First conflict of the episode. The blood on your face.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I guess I might as well unpack.
Well, let's unpack, see what Ryan has to say. Hey Alex, this is Ryan. It was really nice meeting you at the record store. Looking forward to talking more later. Nice meeting you too. Sounds good. Alright. We can look... Let's see. I don't need to look through all this. I'm just gonna...
I'm gonna choose to believe this isn't about me.
Enough of all the transplants moving here. Oh, wait. Transplants. What? Here, I don't care if it's good if it got me a miss having the way it used to be. Interesting. Okay. Alright, what else we have? Nothing much more. Happy birthday to whoever. We don't need to look at all this. Alright. Let's look around. Let's just look around and look at stuff.
Gabe always wanted a bike like this.
Well, I got one. That's for sure. This postcard. No greetings from Mexico.
Looks like we've both had people trying to help us. I'm glad it made a difference for Gabe.
Let's see. Gabe Chen. It's us. 11 Main Street, floor 2, Hammond Springs, CO 81623, USA. Gabe, got your letter yesterday. I'm doing just fine. If you ever need a reset, come down this way because holy cow, or holy smokes. The food is great and the drinks are even better. I'll never get tired of hearing how great things are for you. Some days I think about our first meeting in the detention center. Sure, you told me to 3 times, but I never seen anyone listen to so intently to every word I said. I knew right then that you'd outplay the hand you were dealt. Point is, you're the best kid I ever mentored. Don't forget it. Let me know how it goes, Alex. Hope you can find her. Or you, yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, so we got a little crack in the wall.
I know I kicked the drywall crack when I see one.
So we have a poster as well.
Gabe looks like he fits right in.
See, Haven Springs Company. I ain't gonna look at all this. You can pause the video if you want to look at that. Board game.
Oh man. Gabe used to crush me. Jerk.
Alright. Let's look at a few more things and we can unpack. What else can we look at? Look at the photo.
No way. Gabe has this photo too? Look at our parents. Mom's healthy. Dad's only kind of an asshole.
We can get dressed, but is there anything we can really... I don't think so. I like the bear. I really like the bear. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Drawer, Riley's letter. Or we can open the drawer and look at this.
Alex. Do I want to know? Guess I kinda gave Gabe the runaround, huh?
Okay, 119, 2019, 2214. Oregon Department of Human Services Child Welfare Offices. I don't know what that says. County. Loretta Vance, Program Manager, Child Placement and Welfare. Portland. Unable to release location. Try. Program Director. Amy. Alex Place at Group Home in the Portland area. Alright.
Anita and Eduardo. They were one of the good ones.
What else we got? To Gabe Chen from Anita Morales? I don't know. Subject, looking for my sister. Received 11/24, 2018. Hello, Gabe. Eduardo and I were very happy to hear from you. We're glad to see you are doing so well after these years. Colorado is very far away. Sadly, it was difficult to keep talking with Alex after she was taken in the system, and we don't know where she lives now. Here's the phone number for the agency. Maybe they can help. Oregon Child Protective Services. Line only available 3rd Wednesday of the month. Try Human Services. Child Welfare. We wish you luck in finding her. Best the Moraleses? I guess that's how you say it.
Wow. Gabe's been looking for me for a while.
Really, has he? It looks like he has. Kind of slouching in my chair now. I also got a letter from Riley.
So Gabe and Riley have been working on her interview, and Mac thought they were sleeping together? This is fucking stupid.
Exactly. Colorado Institute of Technology. Miss Leaf, your application for CIT's 2019 summer program Launchpad has been reviewed, and we are pleased to inform that you have been selected to move forward to the interview stage. Someone from admissions will be in touch in the next several days to schedule your interview. Congratulations and good luck. Gabe, this is happening. Please, please, please help me prep. Riley, okay. What else is there? Medals. Ooh.
What an honor to be the sister of the Rubber Duck Derby second place finisher.
Okay. We got a sword over here.
Is that a sword?
Not even going to...
We didn't even get to finish the song.
Okay, wait. Well, I just forgot that you can't play it anyways. It'll be a new game.
Must be Ethan's. Wonder how many times Gabe's been forced to play.
Probably a lot. We got a comic book.
Huh. They've really changed the art style since I read these.
Interesting. Yeah, we got a statue or sculpture.
Charlotte made this? Gabe mentioned she was an artist, but I didn't realize he meant, like, professionally. I could never make something so personal.
What else we got? Got a photo.
I'm really happy for you, Gabe.
It's a nice photo. Oh, we got a book.
Holy shit. It looks like Gabe actually read this.
What is this? A Spacious Embrace. Responsibly parenting your independent child. Annabelle Lightly. I don't know. Okay, chapter 4 is the most important. Let's discuss it over. Okay. Interesting. Got a book here as well.
Gabe brushing up on comics and art. Really going the extra mile for Ethan and Charlotte.
Okay, look at this photo.
Wait, what? Is that a real live dead deer?
Don't look too dead to me. Look kind of alive. Wait, oh, photo. No, I'm gonna look at the photo. Photo.
Whoa. Looks like Ryan turned my brother into a model citizen. At least I held it together in front of him and Steph.
Yeah, you can say that. Magnet.
Broadcasting straight from your local record store. Because how fucking cool is that?
Alright. Let's see here. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else we can look at. I think that's all for right now. So you need to unpack. Unpack Shushu.
Oh god. Shushu's gonna look so grungy on this nice bed.
Missing an ear, too.
She's gotten me through some hard times, but I was hoping we were done with that.
Apparently not.
We've seen things, haven't we, Shoo Shoo?
I'm back. Comic.
Ethan's really talented. Makes sense that his mom's an artist.
Interesting. The tunnel to the monster stronghold of Demonheim collapsed. Okay. I'll have to find another way in. The uniform of the city guard, long dead from the looks of it. So you're looking at blood? The trail seems to end here, unless... Hollow. Aha. He must have crawled through here. The corpse of a cloud serpent. It must have crashed through the ceiling. Perhaps if I can reach a higher ground, I can find the secret entrance. Your flying days are over, cloud serpent. But you may still be of use to me. That glow beyond the peak, that must be the stronghold's back gate. Interesting. Okay. Letters. What do we have with letters?
I never heard back from Sydney. I hope she's okay.
Hey Alex, what's up? You still at Helping Hands? Just so you know, I'm gonna delete my accounts and lay low for a while. I hooked up with this a couple times for a place to stay, and now he's harassing me. Also, I'm leaving Burnside. The supervisor's a racist and keeps accusing me of dealing. I'll hit you up if I find a new situation. Honestly, I'm running out of options. But you know me, I'll get creative. Anyway, hope you're good. Is Lauren still there? Remember you when you, well, miss your butt. Right?
At least she cared. More than I can say for most.
Who's this? I wouldn't blame you if you threw this letter out before opening it. If you're reading this, thank you for giving me a chance to apologize. I wasn't ready. I wasn't cut out for being a foster parent. The stress, arguments, shouting, it was too much for me, especially at my age. I should have known better. I'm sorry if I made things worse for you. Good luck out there. Sincerely, Miss August.
I really wish those meds had worked.
Oh, Abigail Lynn, MD, patient name Alex Chen. Some sort of medicine she needs for her issues she has.
Chelsea. The rare bright spot from my time in the group home.
Dear Alex, happy birthday. Here's hoping you have an absolutely fabulous day and that you don't have to deal with some crappy thing from sun up to sundown. Real talk though. I want to thank you all for the things you've done for me since we met. I felt safe and happy, even loved when you're around. Pretty unusual for people like us, right? Anyway, thank you, for being my friend, for the way you beat Harley's butt, for letting me wear all your clothes, even when I don't ask. I don't want to sound like a loser, but you're basically the only good thing in here. Love, Chelsea. Oh, that's nice. Let's unpack photo.
Crazy how much we've changed.
That is Alex Chen and Gabe, I'm guessing. Almost forgot their names. Very warm in here. Very warm. My computer's giving off a lot of heat. I can hear it too. Alright, and look at that.
It's really nice that Gabe and I both held on to this photo.
Oh my, I really need to open the store when I end the video.
My journal. Time to add my latest meltdown.
Really warm in here. Man. Mac anger. It all started with a knock. I think I felt something off before Gabe even opened the door. Like something was slipping under the frame. Something red, something raw. Then there's Mac, and that familiar feeling of dread that always comes when I know I'm losing control, and no matter how hard I fight it, it just keeps coming until my blood is running boil. Okay, then the part where my whole body has already made the choice to hurt someone, and it's going to happen, and no one can make me stop. Max's anger felt hot and dizzy, also a little bit afraid. Really, it was all about Riley. Red, rage, relief. The thought of her with someone else, thought of her with anyone else. It was under his skin, burning. That feeling of hot cords grinding all around behind your ribs. It's one of the most exhausting feelings in the world. It's such a relief when it's over, when your ears stop ringing and your heart slows down from hummingbird to lazy jackhammer. It's such a relief. Too bad it cost Gabe a punch in the mouth. How do you apologize for something like that? AM or something. These threads that bind us up, they burn and weave. Seethe, breathe, and cleave. D, inside my ribs, they hurt until you leave. Okay. I just imagine she sat there with her notebook open. She didn't even write it down. She just appeared and disappeared.
No fucking way.
Alex, here's a little something to say. Welcome home. Can't wait to hear you shred. Sorry if you could hear that.
Well, Alex, you just went nuts and beat the shit out of somebody in front of your brother. So, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I can't even hear this either. It's all copyrighted. It's all copyrighted. Why? I just want to hear it. I've already heard it, but throughout the whole thing, I won't be able to hear it. I won't be able to. We just sit here in silence as the camera pans to different parts of the room. I'm pretty sure even the other YouTuber I watch had to deal with this as well. He's like probably thinking, I just want to hear it, you know. I just want to listen to the music. What she's saying, I can't, because it's copyrighted. So, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. If any of you do comment. It would be nice, really nice if there's sound. If I could literally listen to the music, but I can't. No, she's done.
You and your damn surprises, Gabe. Being here is too good to be true. I'm not gonna let anything mess it up. I should go downstairs and set things right with Gabe.
Alrighty, so we will go downstairs. Oh, I didn't even look at this before.
Okay. How did he get this up here?
Mine haunt. Okay. We're just gonna go out and down.
Brian, just forget it.
Stop that. You need to take care of yourself.
Got Mac patched up. Let's take a look at you now. Oh, looks pretty nasty right about here. So, it hurts when you breathe?
Alex, you made it. Charlotte, right? I'm sorry you had to see that fight. What a terrible first impression.
Dad, I'm taking Gabe to the station. We need a first aid kit that doesn't predate the discovery of bacteria.
It's fine. I don't need to go.
Now, Ryan knows what he's doing. Now, you just go with him.
Alex, I'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
Well, there goes my bartender and my backup bartender.
I love that. It's a falling star? Yeah. Or rising. Depends on the day, I guess. So, what's it doing today?
I went with falling as how, you know, what happened.
Falling pretty damn hard. Yeah? I mean, I guess. But it's amazing to be here. I heard Ethan gave you an issue of his comic. He obviously thinks you're really cool.
Yeah, he's great.
I know literally nothing about kids, but he seems like one of the good ones. I appreciate that. He's my favorite person. By the way, thanks for telling us about the mine. Ethan's not allowed up there anymore. Yeah, no problem. I hope you won't be mad at me. You did the right thing.
Beef pie special. Watch the gravy.
Jed, you didn't have to.
Now, Ryan said you're skipping dinner. No starving artists on my watch.
I do have to get going. I'm making some pieces for the spring festival, and they have to be done tonight. Sorry I couldn't talk longer. Oh, that's okay. So glad you're here, Alex. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Yeah, same. Bye. Thanks for supper.
Yep.
Alright, when it saves, I'm gonna end it. I don't want it too long. Well, after the cutscenes, that is. So now we're just looking around and seeing what's all about this place.
So I'm short-staffed at the moment. Gabe tells me you've worked at a restaurant before. Couple years experience as a server?
Gabe's full of shit. I've never worked in a restaurant before.
Never stops that one.
But I would love the work, if experience isn't an issue.
Want to give it a try? It's not too busy right now. And we keep it informal around here.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. So we have a few folks that need checking on. Ducky and Diane over there. Steph over here. There's a table in the back that needs clearing also. You can give the food orders to me, and I'll handle anyone here at the bar. All right?
Got it.
Alright.
It's really nice to have you here, Alex.
Thanks.
First day on the job. I
Guess I'm a server
think
now.
it's gonna save.
Let's see how this goes.
Not just yet. But we'll look around, you know. Let's see, what else can we look at? Flyer. Alright.
Oh, hey. Someone made a course about my life.
Read. Radical Acceptance, Finding Gratitude in the Midst of Chaos. New course, beginning for 6 Mondays at 7:30. Treasures of Tibet. Okay. What else do we got?
Trails later this week?
We got a advertisement.
I've been waiting.
Maybe I'll see a circus one day. Once I'm better with crowds.
See here. P. Audley's Traveling Circus, Wild Beasts, Acrobats, Feast of Strength. Interesting. We also got... What else we got? New clipping.
Is there anything this woman can't do?
Coloradan Canvas by Jessica Martinez. When I met Charlotte Harmon in her home studio last month, both of her and her coffee mug were covered in paint. Yes, I'm cliche. She beamed as she led me towards her latest creation, a gorgeous portrait of local business owner Eleanor Leaf. Part oil painting, part like something banquet. Very few services in our house are free paint. I'm okay with that. She continued. You're probably familiar with Miss Harmon's work, thanks to her commission from the town council to create the walking path off Main Street. The massive outdoor mural fitting titled Haven Springs captures our small slice of earth nestled in the Colorado mountains. It was such a wonderful experience, Miss Harmon recalled. Everyone supported me during the process, and she had basically fed my family for months, which was great because the lantern makes the best burger in town. You can print that now. Miss Harmon is looking to deepen her connection to Haven Springs and start a small business. No easy task for a working artist. Alright, I could barely even read that. Sis.
Unusually personable staff. Nicely done, big bro.
Subotar Weekend, October 27th, Food and Wine, the Black Lantern. Alright. Menu of standard pub fare, serviceably prepared with occasional standout specials, is elevated by unusually personal staff, exceptional service, and quirky patrons, creating a uniquely uplifting experience. Well worth the drive into remote Haven Springs company. Cool. We also got, let's see, blasting caps.
Guess these were for mining.
I'm not going to read all this. We also got bullet hole. Interesting.
Damn. I wonder if the bullet's still in there.
Here, Jack Henry shot at William Porter over 4 aces and paid with his life. 1883. Alright. So let's go over here. Oh. Little cutscene.
Shit. Now Mac's scared. At least he's not freaking out anymore. He won't make me lose control.
Well, let's hope not. I don't have to beat his butt again.
19 lives? Jed is a real hero.
Service above self. Presented with gratitude to Jed Lukin for unflagging courage and outstanding devotion and duty in saving 19 lives of his team. Okay. A newsletter.
Haven seems pretty serious about this festival.
Only 2 spots left in the bread baking competition. There are only 2 spots remaining in the bread baking competition for this year's Spring Festival. This year's theme is Seeds and Nuts. Interested participants should call Isabel. The grand prize winner last year was Peter Gowers with a garlic Asiago loaf. Typhon Mining sponsors raffle for Caribbean Cruise. The Spring Festival will have another raffle this year, and the big prize is a 7-day cruise to the Caribbean. Airfare is included. The prize was donated by Typhon Mining. Raffle proceeds benefit the Haven Springs Firehouse and the Haven Springs Historical Preservation Society. Tickets can be purchased ahead of time at Town Hall or at the festival. Okay. Got a dispensary of coupons.
Coupons for weed? What a time to be alive.
Shop at the Silver Dragon, 20% off any products. Recreational medical flowers, candies, cooking butter, valid through April 2020. Alright. We can look at this plaque.
How mysterious.
Amelia Rosum Goldstein, I don't know. On this site, Amelia Goldstein operated a bed and breakfast for 9 years, known for its beautiful rooftop garden. She died at the age of 32 of influenza. Though married shortly before her death, the identity of her husband remains a mystery. 1889 to 1921. Okay. Let's go over and clear these bottles, or we can look at the plaque.
Yeesh. Glad I'm not a 19th century miner.
A tag board used in Teller Mine around 1880. Each miner removed his check tag as he entered the mine and replaced it on the board when he had safely exited. Okay. This board.
Haven seems pretty proud of its mining history.
We got bottles.
Jed asked me to clear that off.
Yep, clearing that off.
Holy shit.
Can I talk to you real quick?
What do you want, man?
What do you want?
Listen, what happened upstairs was fucked up, right? From both of us.
Yeah, what's your point?
Where are you going with this?
Look, Riley's headed over here. She's pretty heated. I don't think it helps to recap all the gory details, you know?
Yeah, you want me to lie, man?
So you're saying you want me to lie to cover your ass?
No, just, like, let me handle it. Look, she's gonna break up with me otherwise.
That ain't my fault. You're the one who beat my brother.
We've been together 4 years. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
I don't know, man.
Shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Look at your face.
No, it's okay.
Don't even. What were you thinking? Where's Gabe?
Why do you give a shit?
Because my boyfriend just got into a fight with him. I swear. This is it. You better have a good explanation or we're done.
It's not my fault. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
About what?
About you! About why you guys are meeting behind my back.
Okay. So how did the fight happen?
The bastard sucker punched me. Okay, not exactly sucker punched, but he definitely started it.
Oh god. Were you there too?
Call Mac on his crap or avoid further trouble. We're gonna call him out.
Yeah, I was there. Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
You know what? That doesn't even surprise me anymore. So what really happened?
Riley.
Mac barged in, accused Gabe of sleeping with you, sucker punched him, and then kicked him while he was down.
Riley, listen.
What happened to Mac's face?
I did that.
Oh, good. It sounds like he deserved it.
Oh, hey, most definitely did deserve
Thanks
it.
for telling me the truth, Alex.
He deserved all the beating.
Wait, are we okay?
No.
Are you fucking serious? I'm so embarrassed by you right now.
But are we still together?
What do you think, you fucking idiot? No.
Alex Chen? Assaulting Mac Loudon on your first day here, huh? I'm Jason Pike, Deputy Sheriff. I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Are you saying I'm under arrest?
your face. You should see your face. Oh, jeez. No, I'm only kidding. Nobody's in trouble here. Gabe and I just like to prank each other.
I've never been pranked by a cop before. You definitely got me.
Thanks for being a good sport. Can I buy you a drink?
Maybe. I'm working right now.
Well, I'll be at the bar. You want one, you just come by, okay?
Well, there it is. Saved. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Share the video. It really does help a lot if you do share it on multiple platforms. And hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I do upload. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to pause it right now, and I'm going to end the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.